I forget which person's talking. Oh yeah.
Midori, let's talk about the outside world again. Again? Really now? Since you're so eager to hear about it, let me tell you something new then. So what do you want to know? What is this place called Weeway on the other side of the ocean like? Weeway is super famous for its rocks. You know that too, right? But you definitely don't know that those rocks from Wait a minute. Yeah, but you definitely don't know those rocks from Weeway are actually little animals. They can run, yell, and jump. Wow, that's so cool. What about Fontaine? The roads of Fontaine are all built in mid-air. What the hell? Fontaine are built in mid-air? What the heck, are we gonna be like walking on air in freaking Fontaine?
Don't know.
And there's wagons that people ride. Like, you know, flying things. It only takes
Welcome to the future.
It only takes a short while to get from one side of a village to another. Awesome. What about Samaru? The Samurai locals have it more difficult. There are grass all over the ground after all. They eat and drink grass. There are no egg rolls, no dung. What? Poor Samurai. If only I could get out of here, I would probably be on the other side of the sea already. Rocky animals, flying wagons, please wait for me. Huh. Hold it there. Please cooperate with the security check. I don't mean any... Man, I love the freaking... I'm leaving! I don't mean any ill. I don't mean any ill. I didn't mean that you're a bad person. It's just a formality. Please cooperate with us and display your ID. I can leave Paimon with you as collateral. What? What is this? Is he your companion? Then this, Paimon also needs an ID. I love how he actually just turns around and doesn't care. He says, I need your ID, and he turns around.
Yes.
It's you. It's been a while.
It has. How are you doing?
Me?
I don't even know where to begin. I don't think I will ever recover my lost memories. When I hold the sword my father gave me, I can still feel the traces of my past wishes. Can I truly walk the path of righteousness once again? There's a Shiba. What are they doing around here?
Don't worry about that.
My daughter has fled the country for some time now. I wonder how she's doing.
Now, didn't our daughter say so in her letter? She's doing well. We don't have to worry.
But she might have been fine when she wrote this letter. But how can she be sure that she didn't encounter any trouble afterward? Not having seen her in person, I can't help but be worried.
So that whole side quest, like, not happen? Just relax, she'll be okay. She is our daughter after all. Our daughter has been independent since she was little. She knows how to take care of herself. She started cooking for herself at the age of 7 or 8. Why, by the time she was a teenager, she could already sail out to sea by herself. She enjoys being free and traveling around. She must have been really unhappy being trapped in Inazuma.
But...
Trust me, she'll be fine. She is out of the country, living a free and happy life. She's probably made new friends already. Whenever you think of her, take her letter out and read it again. If our daughter knew how much you worry about her every day, she would be troubled too. It sounds like I'm gonna be having myself some burgers for dinner tomorrow, and I'd like me some of that.
Nice.
I was gonna say something, and now I forgot. Hold on, I better be careful. I'm gonna mark the main quest just in case I accidentally walk into it. I at least know where I'm going. Well, where did you come from, youngster? You're looking quite snazzy. Are you to borrow fireworks? You came to the right place. It means that you know what the real deal is. Can I ask about those fireworks? Well, I'm no longer the owner of Nagohado Fireworks. I am far too old. My ears aren't as sharp as they were before, so I left the shop to my daughter.
why is it only the pyro characters? Yeah,
only the pyro characters we, like, know of, like, their family. Except for Diona. Like, most of the pyro characters, we've met their parents in some way. Except for D-Luke. And Bennett. And plenty of others. Oh well, whatever. However, even if I no longer run the shop anymore, I am still very confident in my ability to make fireworks. The fireworks from my shop are guaranteed to be the best. Everyone from Inazuma knows about the Nagato fireworks show. The other shops can't even hope to match the fireworks I've made in terms of style and variety. How many kinds of fireworks are there here? If you're asking about fireworks, that's a long story from a long time ago. Transportation wasn't very convenient, so people on different islands found it hard to communicate with each other. One day, people suddenly discovered the various uses of fire. Apart from keeping warm, the smoke creates can also be seen from very far away. And then later on, fireworks. You seem to have skipped a fair bit of that story. The colors, shapes, and firing intervals of fireworks have all different meanings. Any humans in the past used this method to communicate with each other from somewhere far away. It takes a lot of skill and knowledge to manufacture fireworks, using the powder from different ores will result in different colors. I'm the best at tuning the color of fireworks. I can also make any color that you pick, even black or white. You know, I'd want to see a black firework. But then someone would probably just say, just look at the freaking remnants of a freaking bomb. You'll see a black firework. The fireworks show? Oh, you mean my daughter. That girl can pick up anything very quickly, but she can be pretty lecherous too. She's gotten herself in trouble a lot. She was once invited by the Yoshiro clan to host a ceremony, but she accidentally started a very big fire. The fire brigade was very angry. The fire brigade wanted to ban fireworks at the ceremony at the time, but how could we let that happen? The fireworks show is an essential part of life in Inazuma. After all, banning fireworks would be like making onigiri without rice or ramen without noodles. Oh god. Fire brigade? Oh, what did you say again? My ears aren't that good. Oh, you mean the Nakamoto fireworks show, right? We can't talk about fireworks show without mentioning fireworks. A long time ago... Oh god. Hello. About forging commissions. I've left those to my apprentice Hajime. Go talk to him about any such matters. About the smithy. The smithy is a place for the art followers to forge, smelt, and sell weapons. Is there anything else I can help you with? Tell me more about the art. Among the swordsmiths in Inazuma, some speak of the Raiden Gokoden. It is said that in ancient times, a Ronin passed the process of forging down the 5 of his disciples. Each of the 5 disciples' techniques has its own secrets. Art is one of the, the thing I can't even say. Got any tricks of the trade to share? If you want to learn more about special forging trick, then you've come to the wrong place. The Anamona art is different from others. We don't have any secret forging tricks to offer. The only thing we can tell you is that you will need patience and willpower to give everything you have. Everyone who visits Anamona smithing has witnessed our skill in forging weapons. However, only very few have enough perseverance to carry the spirit of Anamona art. Only by casting a superior piece of work with relentless persistence and patience can you inherit the Anamona name. What if I don't want to inherit it, though? Like, what do I do then? Can I ask about swords and blades in Inazuma? Oh, you're also interested in the Inazuma weapons. Seems you're something of a master of the sword yourself. We Inazuman artisans will use a special material called jade steel, which is produced from whatever when forging weapons. It makes the sword tougher and sharper. That's the reason why Inazuman weapons are made of the best in the world. Isn't there literally a sword called Jade Cutter in the game? Naturally, we also have inherited the techniques of forging weapons using jade steel. The key to this is using our perseverance to bring out the strength of the steel. The blades aren't exactly the same as the ones in Liyue.
Yeah, the materials and methods used to forge the weapons aren't the same, so the resulting weapons should be different in style as well. I heard that Riway's Archon Rex Lapis was skilled at forging weapons. Previously I was curious what the blades made in Riway were like. So a while ago I requested someone from the Glux fleet to bring a weapon made in Riway to me. I learned a lot about studying that weapon. Now I have fully grasped the techniques that were used to forge that weapon. Seeing as you have deep connections with Riway, I'll gift this weapon to you.
Actually, I want to see something. Sorry, I have a lot on my plate right now. I can only talk to you while I work. Would you like to buy a weapon? Or do you have a forging request?
Do you have any information about inazuma ores?
Are you asking me about locations where you can find or locally produced ores? Well, I do have some intel. It's just that my work here as an apprentice at Onemoto Smithing keeps me ever so occupied. Speaking of which, my master gave me some magical crystal ore lately. It's quite different from the usual materials I work with, and not as familiar as I could be with them just yet. Let's do it like this. I'll mark the locations of these magical crystal ores on your map, and you can mine them and have a look. If you figure out a way to work with them, it would be great if you could tell me.
Alright, I got some locations marked on the map now. I now know where to find rich ore reserves. About yourself.
Me? I'm just a regular apprentice swordsmith. I do whatever my master tells me to do. As you can see, I practice forging every day, earn a meager salary, and listen to my master's endless lectures. Although I'm not a senior disciple, I'm not sure if the master's really counting on me to take over the animal art. Well, whatever. It's not a bad idea as long as I get paid more.
It's tough being a disciple.
You said it. It's be bad if my master hears me complaining. If he overhears, he'll lecture me for the entire day. Thank you for your concern. Seeing as you're a traveler on the move, I'll get these ores to you. If something's wrong with your weapon, they might be of use to you.
The essence of the Amenoma art.
He gave me crystal chunk. I literally am made of crystal chunk. And I want to test something. Bro, they say that Zheng Li is like a master at like forging weapons. Dude, I'm literally looking at weapons and he literally does not give any benefits to anything. Unless we're talking just spears. Okay. So just spears then. Still not worth it. The Geo Treasure Compass. Why would I need that? I'm looking for a handy... What does he sell here? Oh, he literally sells like the basic weapons in the game. Sure, the daytime because some people have probably gone into their home. Hello, welcome to the Economy Restaurant, the first and last stop for gourmet culture in Inazuma. Actually, hold on. I want to sit down and talk. Can I get some food to go? Take your pick. I'm very proud of each and every one of these. Oh, she has like 3 recipes. Tuna sushi. Tri-colored dango. Tri-flavored skewer. And she sells delicious rice cake soup. Oh, no, that ain't gonna work. Okay.
My culinary skills.
What is this place? This is the Kaminami restaurant. I, the future owner, Kaminami Anna, run this place right now. Our restaurant has inherited the cooking skills of the royal head chef of the Shogunate. You could even say that we are the face of the fine Inizuman cuisine. But let me just preface everything by saying that we've been short-staffed ever since my father disappeared.
so you have to wait for a while if you wish to dine in. We have lemon water with unlimited refills available in the meantime. About your father. I suppose I should start from the beginning here. A long time ago, my father came to Inazuma as a foreign gourmet foodie. He was very impressed by the local culinary scene, so he volunteered to be a kitchen assistant at this restaurant. Later on, my father married into the Kanami clan. And about after my grandfather had been called by the Shogunate to become the head chef, he and my mom started to run Kaminami restaurant together. You know, Kaminami sounds like they're trying to start Kamiyamiya. Just a different version. Kaminami na! I've been learning how to cook since I was little. I was supposed to take over Kaminami restaurant when they retired, but my father suddenly disappeared last year without leaving a trace. That's how I started cooking in the restaurant to help my mom. You know, I've noticed in Inazuma that people go missing a lot. Like, there's a lot of missing people. Although I've learned a lot, I'm still very far from being on Grandpa's level. I have to become better still if I want to take over this restaurant. If you have any feedback for me about the food, please don't hesitate to let me know. Well, thanks for giving me your recipes. Bro, imagine if you could just walk into a place in real life and be like, hey, can I buy the recipe? If you need me to investigate, let me know. About the commission. Go talk to President Sango if it's about the commission's status. Leave the intel gathering to me. I will go where she tells me to. You can call me Takeo or Ryuji. Actually, never mind. Just call me Ryuji. Takeo is my real name, but President Sango thinks it isn't tough sounding enough, so she insists on calling me Ryuji. This doesn't bother me, but I'll listen to her. I mean, this does bother me. Are you busy? You've probably heard about Inizuma's current situation. Even the police aren't fully reliable. If President Sango's responsibility is using her wits to solve cases, then my responsibility is to support her using my physical abilities. In short, due to the changing world, things are being complicated. We'll have to sort them out one by one. About President Sango. Although President Sango is a short fuse, she is actually an upright person. You can trust her ability. When I was wrongly accused back in the day, she was the one who cleared my name. I used to be a constable at the police station. Someone framed me, and I was suspended from my post. If it weren't for President Sango's amazing intelligence, I could not imagine how I would end up. After the matters were taken care of, the president didn't even ask me for payment after seeing that I was broke. She even agreed to let me be her assistant. Now my name has been cleared, and I can work for President Sango. It's all the grace of the Electro Archon.
Welcome to Bonton Sango Detective Agency. What will you have me solve?
Everything has its cause, and what brings you here to the Bonton Sango Detective Agency today? Tell me about the Bonton Sango Detective Agency. As the name suggests, this is a detective agency that helps people figure out the truth behind cases. Be it murder, banditry, extra-material affair investigations, or pet searches, we can handle any trouble you have. And I'm not making empty promises here. Of course, the fees related to our services aren't going to be cheap, so it's best to leave the payment ready before coming here. Let me think. What else do I have to say? Oh right, I also have a word of advice for you. Emotion is the enemy of truth. And conscience... whatever. The burden of knowledge. If you aren't ready to handle the truth, do not cross the threshold of wisdom lightly. I'm looking for someone. A family member whilst in an attack by an unknown deity? What an interesting case. It's definitely a worthwhile case for our agency. You obtained some clues from meeting them. That makes things easier. Tell me what you know then. Hey, come closer. Best not to let anyone eavesdrop on critical information. So are you going out to investigate? Well, gathering intelligence is Ryuji's duty. Me? Slack off? No way. I think you just don't get it. Analyzing clues is painstaking work. As a matter of at the heart of everything, I just need to wait patiently for the incoming intelligence and analyze them. I don't even think I said anything about ether to her. Aren't there people? It's you, Traveler. Long time no see.
How things been going lately?
Thanks to you and Guji Ye, my master has returned to normal again. He has been teaching us swordsmanship every day, and there's hope in his eyes again. As his disciples, we shall also work harder to fulfill our goal of becoming the greatest swordsman. Well,
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
should I do a special issue? A serial release would be fine too. Speaking of which, the books from that place in Rito will probably arrive soon. I can use them as reference. Who are you? Oh, me? I work at Yay Publishing House. I'm in charge of the planning and promotion of all our projects. Take the This Novel is Amazing contest, for example. It was I who proposed, organized, and set it up. My boss, Hidesaku, didn't approve of that originally. Not sure if it was because he was too much of a stick in the mud, or just he didn't want to do more work. Thankfully, I pushed harder and promised that I would complete all the work myself. Only then did the contest become a thing in the end. I mean, just look. Hasn't This Novel is Amazing become our most popular project now? Every light novel reader now pays rapt attention to the result of the contest. All thanks to me. Actually, I have been planning some new projects recently. Just you wait and see. The book's from what place in Rito now? Eh? You heard that? Well, never mind. You're an Outlander, right? You should be able to understand me. Because of the Sakoku decree, it's getting harder and harder to get foreign books. But my job relies on creativity, so I have to learn new stuff, right? Therefore, I will secretly ask people who can enter and leave Inazuma to bring some new books from outside. If there are some confiscated books from Rito, I will also tell them to smuggle them in. You have to keep this a secret for me. In exchange, I'll let you read the new books.
Greetings, welcome to Yay Publishing House. I'm looking to buy some books. Thank you for your patronage, feel free to look around. So I can buy... Oh my god, there are so many books you can buy here. Oh my god, I can buy all of freaking the Guha Geeks books. Nice.
Everything is going smoothly.
Alright. And you might be... My name is Kuroda. I'm actually the executive editor of EA Publishing House, but the author I'm handling has yet to come up with any new updates yet, so I'm pretty idle right now. So I figured, why not come down to the bookstore to help promote some books? Now, if you found anything that strikes your fancy, feel free to let me know. I literally just bought your entire stock. Who's the author you're in charge of? Oh yeah, that reminds me. The author that I handle is an Outlander as well. Have you ever heard of Meister Chang from Liyue? He once won an award, This Novel is Amazing contest. The First Apprentice of Guha is one of his well-known works. You say you've met this person in Liyue before? Could it be a coincidence? Anyway, I originally wanted him to come up with a cooler... whatever. But he refused to do that and insisted on using his real name. Still, it's thanks to him that I've got the reputation I have as an editor. I only wish that he could use his he could find his muse soon and come up with some new works. If it weren't for the Sakoku decree, I would have gone to Liyue to visit him. I'd like to know more about Yay Publishing House. Yay Publishing House is founded by Lady Yay Miku. The Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine. We mainly sell light popular novels, which are more commonly known as light novels. As you can see, the first floor is the book house, where we sell the books that we have published. You must be an Outlander, right? If that's the case, I highly recommend our local light novels. These are the most popular with the young people nowadays. Even some Outlander authors have started to follow the trend of writing light novels now. They've even submitted some drafts to us. Many light novel fans from other islands have traveled all the way here to buy books. They even call it a pilgrimage. Well, I guess light novels are just that popular, huh? I wonder which one's talking.
And at that moment, clang, time stops.
Wait, stop.
Exactly, time stops, and then
No, I mean stop. I didn't mean stopping time.
Oh, you don't think a time stop will do? What about invisibility? That sounds good too.
Just listen here, you. Huh? Doesn't this character already have a boatload of superpowers? If we add another, it will ruin the whole thing. But... no buts. Think, man. Think.
Okay, okay. And poof, there goes my inspiration all of a sudden. I mean, come on, my gut tells me that we should give him the ability to stop time right here. Why don't you think this over instead?
This is so exhausting.
Man. I wonder if that's what the... I wonder if someone is like, don't you think the Traveler has too many abilities? The Traveler doesn't have enough. Hello, how can I help you? May I ask about the Almighty Shogun? The fame of the Almighty Shogun spreads afar throughout the world. She keeps the internal peace in Inazuma. About the Sakuga decree, though? No, never mind, I have no problem with that. Of course it's better than we have fewer outliners to deal with. For the lucky few such as yourself who've come to Inazuma, you must follow the rules here. What if I don't want to? Bulletin board. Thanks to the careful consideration of the Tenmyo Commission, Koto Takushu, the Vision Hunt decree was implemented swiftly. The real estate assets of the future shall be rented or sold out today. The Tenmyo Commission guarantees legitimacy of these transactions. Need to turn today again for like the 6th time. Is this kid's name actually Shota?
Damn.
The Conpedo candies I brought back last time were finished overnight. I guess the Archon must have been really fond of them. I have placed the rest in here this time. I'm sure it will... What are you doing? I've heard that I can make a wish to the Archon once I place the offering in the shrine. If the Archon likes my offering, my wish will definitely be granted. And you just see a voice line from Brayden saying, I once found candies at this shrine. They were... horrible.
Damn.
I brought all my snacks here today, and I'd like to wish that the Archon will cancel the exam tomorrow.
What did you offer?
What do you want? Are you planning to take these snacks? You can't do that. You bring bad luck onto yourself if you steal other people's offerings. How about I give you these Unky Bunkos instead? I caught them with my friends. They don't seem like something I can offer to the deities. You can have them, but in return, don't touch my snacks.
Touch the snacks. Take the snacks. My throat. Too many voices. Too much changing. Has it ever worked?
It works about once in a dozen times. Last time I wished bad luck upon someone who bullied me, and then he flunked his exam.
You know, I'm pretty sure that guy just didn't want to do his exam in the first place, kid.
What, you don't believe me? Why do you look so skeptical? The Archon is real. I won't allow you to doubt that. After all, wishes don't come true if your heart isn't earnest. Those bad guys who laughed at me for having my snacks stolen won't be blessed. I know their teacher will never get diarrhea. When they borrow comic books, they'll always be missing the next volume. Such specific punishments. That's what they'll get for being bad guys. The Archon will let everyone know that you'll only be rewarded for being an awesome person like Yaomi. Yaomi never ridicules me. She'll only offer me little fireworks for fun, and she encourages me to study hard in my mind. She's the greatest person ever. Besides my family, of course. Not like that big guy with the horns. He would play cards with me and win all of my snacks. I don't even have the many snacks to lose.
So Toma has been stealing the kids' snacks. Toma skyrocketed in the ratings now. Why am I the only one left here again? Hello, can I help you? The only one left? I have a comrade who was supposed to stand on guard with me, but he always abandons his post. If I don't pay special attention, he just tends to leave me on my duty here alone. I'm debating if I should report this to our superior. Best keep it to yourself. But what if there is trouble? How am I supposed to handle it myself? I
I have to patrol this whole area? This is too difficult. So annoying. You should report him. If this gets out, everyone will think I'm a snitch. What if they ostracize me from now on because of it? I don't want to have a bad reputation at the police station. It will affect my chances for a promotion. Then what are you complaining for? Have you ever seen someone who looks like me? I can't really say. There are way too many people coming in and out of Hanamazaki, or whatever. And I'm usually the only one on duty. How can I possibly remember that? Gee, can't people just do their job properly? Like you? I'm finally at the top part of Inazuma now.